If the Egyptians did not know who Rulani Mokwena is, today he has announced himself. Well, they've always known that he plays beautiful football, good football, but they didn't know he has got a big heart and he knows how to articulate himself very, very well. If they thought they would intimidate Rulani Mokwena, well, today they were paralyzed by some of the shots and answers that came from this young tactician called Rulani Mokwena. Wow! This is Askansinsi Football, where we discuss anything to do with football from Africa to the world and from the world to Africa. Yes, it was a fiery interview, and Rulani Mokwena, we can freely say, he paralyzed that room. He paralyzed the Arabic journalists who always seek to intimidate and perpetuate this idea that they are the final authority. The question was as simple as, do you think you benefited by a person not getting a penalty? And Mokwena had a long, almost 2 pages of answers for that one question. An answer that was almost like 7 minutes. And Mokwena really detailed it out that in Ahly, that is a big team, face of African football, club football, that has always known to be mamaras, complaining. They complain for everything. Where I am now, I'm excited, I'm smiling. What a pre-match interview to set up a fiery second leg in Cairo. At this point in time, Cairo is burning, and someone please call the fire brigade. Extinguishers are needed in Cairo because Mokwena has lit up that place. I'm smiling because a lot of coaches under the Arabic sports journals, they are always paralyzed. They don't even know what to say. But not a Ruru, not a Rulani Mokwena. Salute to you, coach. This is exactly what we want. He was diplomatic in how he even answered the question, but he was firing shots from head to bottom at that institution called Ahly. These guys are forever complaining on everything, especially they are at the end of a defeat. Rulani Mokwena, I wish tomorrow you win and progress to the final of this competition, because if you lose, it's going to really backfire. It is going to backfire. But salute to you, coach, for showing a big heart and not being intimidated by anything or anyone. Well, you have our support in South Africa, and I'm sure other countries as well, who are just tired and just irritated by this attitude by the North African teams. You're Moroccan, you're Egyptian, you're Tunisian, they are always complaining about the same thing. If it's not the ref, it's the kickoff time. If it's not the kickoff time, they'll always complain about something. Obviously, it's got nothing to do with what happened in the first leg. It's got everything to do with intimidating the officials for the second leg. They really want to influence them however way they can, because they can see that they are really failing to win on the field. So let's rather try and intimidate them outside, intimidate the officials so they can favor them in the second leg. We'll have to wait and see what's going to happen in the second leg. But Ruru, you have my salutation, you have my respect, sir. And boys, do not be influenced by what's happening in the media. Stick to what the technical team is training or is showing you what to do in the second leg. It is in your hands. You are leading this fixture 1-0. It's only the first half. The second half is taking place Wednesday night. Go out there, boys. Fight it out. Ruru has lit up Cairo. It's going to be fire. Firecracker. Yeah, if you see my face for the first time, do hit that like button. Subscribe to the brother. Share this content on all your socials. Give me your comment, what you thought about that fiery interview that Rulani Mokwena was conducting. And it would be nice if I hear comments from other countries other than South Africa. Let me hear what you Tanzanians are saying, because some of these guys, you've been to Africa. Angolans, Nigerians, Cameroonians, Benin guys. What do you think about these self-entitled soccer journalists from Arabic nations? Salute. This was Constantine. Remember to subscribe.
The question for the coach, did the referee help you last match when he didn't score a penalty for Percy Tau?
The referee must score the penalty himself.
No, the referee didn't take the decision. That's its penalty last match.
I am very surprised that Ahly complained about everything.
أنا متفاجئ جدا لأن أنا شايف إنه النادي الأهلي بيشتكي من كل حاجة.
Before the first leg, Ahly complained that we played 3 o'clock.
قبل لعب مباراة الذهاب الأهلي اشتكى إنه هيلعب المباراة الساعة 3 العصر.
And yet they are allowed to fixture the game at their time in the second leg that suits them.
وكمان مباراة العودة تم تغيير وقت مباراة العودة.
You hear no complaints from Mamelodi Sundowns.
إحنا بالنسبة لنا وبالنسبة لفريقنا ما فيش أي حاجة اشتكينا منها.
I am surprised that Ahly are always complaining about referees only when they lose.
أنا متفاجئ إن كل مرة النادي الأهلي بيخسر بيقدم شكاوي في الحكام.
Jose Mourinho once said that once a big club starts to look for other factors apart from football when they lose, they start losing their status as a big club.
المدير الفني البرتغالي جوزيه مورينيو كان عنده وجهة نظر انه كل ما الفرق تبتدي تبص لاي عوامل خارجيه بره عن كرة القدم هو ده الوقت اللي هتبتدي فيه الفرق تخسر مباريات.
And I hope that's not the case with Ahly because they are the flagship of African football.
وانا اتمنى انه ده ما يحصلش مع النادي الاهلي لانه بكل تاكيد النادي الاهلي ليه اثر وتاثير كبير جدا على كرة القدم الافريقيه.
The rest of the world and Europe look at Ahly as a reflection of what African football represents.
كل الانظار في اوروبا بتنظر للنادي الاهلي على انه حاجه مهمه جدا ومؤثره وبتاثر في شكل كره القدم الافريقيه.
And so my question after the complaints is what is really the intention?
فبالتالي بيكون دايما سؤالي عن الشكاوى المقدمه بتكون ايه النوايا من وراء تقديم الشكاوى دي.
Because I can go through a list of incidents.
لان انا اقدر اقدم لحضراتكم دلوقتي قائمه بالاحداث اللي حصلت قبل كده.
Where the referees did not act in what I thought would be the just way.
ان الحكام ما احتسبوش قرارات من وجهة نظري انا كانت قرارات المفروض تاخد وكانت قرارات صحيحة من وجهة نظري.
And first is to acknowledge that